I'm Jane Esselstyn.
I'm Ann Esselstyn.
And today we're cooking naan bread out of our book, Be a Plant-Based Woman Warrior. Naan bread, meaning like the Indian bread, which if you've eaten at an Indian place, looks something like this. We actually have a picture we'll fold in that we took of a batch we've made already today. But naan bread is on page 209 if you're following along. And it sounds like it's overwhelming at times, but it's actually really easy. And I might be getting it totally wrong traditionally, but we love it. Like, we are all about naan bread when we have it. So it starts with, this is almond milk, and I put it in the microwave just to warm it up a little bit because you want to have it be like bath temperature for the yeast. Can you open this batch? And I felt like such a good neighbor. Last night I realized that we had to make this, and I had already gone to the store. We'd already got all our stuff. We didn't have yeast, so we went to our neighbor's house, and we said, do you have some yeast we can borrow? And it was so cute. Their little 2-year-old carried out the yeast and gave it to me. Oh, you're getting it. I think it's open. You're getting it. It's somehow it got open. You opened up the tiniest hole. Okay. All right, in this goes, and then we're going to feed the yeast with a tiny bit of, you stir that up, tiny bit of maple syrup. Some people put sugar in. It just, you know, the yeast want to eat something. I'm just going to put like half a capful. It says a tablespoon in the recipe, I think. Yeah, it says a tablespoon of maple syrup, but just to feed the yeast. And you let this sit for about, I don't know, sometimes up to 10 minutes to see the yeast start to get active. When it gets active, it starts to bubble, not like boil bubble, but just like bubble to the surface, like what lurks below kind of a feeling. And it looks pretty cool. So we are going to let this sit for about 10 minutes, okay? Okay, look at all the bubbles. Look at all the bubbles. It's so nice. And now we're going to add to it. We're going to add in, and keep pouring the cup of flour. And we're going to, that's just a white whole wheat flour. White is the name of the wheat berry. There's red berry, there's not blackberry, but there's winter berry, all kinds of wheat flours out there. And this is just a white whole wheat. And we're going to add in half a cup of chickpea flour. So this is a quarter, and this is a half chickpea flour. I just like to break up like the wall of wheat. If you want to do all wheat, go for it. We're going to stir this up, and it's going to hopefully become like dough. You know what I mean? Like has that pull, or the how would you describe bread dough? It becomes, I mean,
Play-Doh.
Yeah, it's like a Play-Doh that you can pull and tug, and it's got all that gluten in it.
What if you use water instead of almond milk?
You can try all kinds of things. Give it a go. I just wanted to do that for the body, and I when I was researching naan for our cookbook, plant-based Indian. Oh my God, what's the name of the? Who's our inspiration? Plantbasedindianliving.com. Please visit their site for more information about it. I'm going to add a wee bit more flour just because we want to be able to knead this a little bit and get it kind of like bread dough, so in a big ball, and then we're going to let that sit for anywhere from like 10 minutes to an hour, whatever amount of time you need to have it rise. And we actually have already made this an hour ago, and it's sitting behind us, way under the red over there. So we are going to use that and see how it goes. We could actually even try experimenting with this, that we've only have the yeast rise. Is there a little bit of flour you can throw in there? It's getting a little bit sticky to my hand, my palm. And you just need a littlest bit of flour. Too much flour sometimes, I feel like it's the dusting, it's all you taste sometimes, you know, when you have too much flour on something. Okay. So we're going to cover this now. Let it rise for like an hour or 10 minutes, whatever comes first. We know what comes first. All right. But right now I'm actually going to take the one we made about an hour ago. Yeah, thank you. And we are going to do with the next phase, which is to take these.
Remove the red carpet.
Remove the, yes. And this Yeah, I wasn't paying enough attention to this, and it kind of got a little crusty on top. But is there any more flour in there we can put?
Yeah.
Dust the surface, and we're gonna knead this. Thank you. Some moisture is still coming out of it, but you want to knead it until it doesn't stick to your palm at all anymore. And this feels like it's really good. All right, so Mommy, what we're going to do is we're going to make this into 6 little balls, because those are going to be rolled out into little naan. All right, so we make 3 balls out of that. I don't think mine are uneven sized. Oops. They're getting bigger. I have a baby bear, a mama bear, and a papa bear. Actually, we can try to add a little more. Yours are pretty even. Okay, so then these are what we're gonna get a rolling pin and roll these out to be the naan bread. So give us a minute. We're gonna clean this surface off and get our pan here so we can cook the naan bread. All right. Okay, we've cleared the deck a little bit. The pan is on medium.
The balls are rolled.
Yes, and they're ready to go. Actually, can you start rolling one out and flattening it? Like, can you make sure it doesn't stick? Just roll it
You
out.
want me to roll it with my hand or the rolling pin?
A rolling pin here. We'll get these out of the way. And then, so non-stick pan over medium heat on a floured surface with a rolling pin. Roll one dough ball at a time into an oval or a circle, whatever you want to do. And we're going to press a little bit of garlic, chopped garlic, and a little bit of cilantro. If you don't like those things, don't put them in there. But it just gives a little flavor and a little cha-cha. And then consider rolling out all the dough balls before you're cooking, or maybe while you go one at a time if you have a little.
Jane, what do you think?
A little thinner maybe, because I made a batch earlier, and they looked similar to that, and they were actually
Too thick?
a little thick. Like, I almost thought I could cut these open and make pita bread and not call it naan bread, but that's not a good way to
How
go.
about that?
This looks great. You can keep rolling the other ones. I'm going to now press some garlic into it and some cilantro. We got a whole stem on that one. And when I flip it, it's going to cook into it. This may not be at all what is done traditionally. Here we go.
Oh.
And what other advice do we have to give? Because we make these not so frequently, but it's always fun to make. Using your hand or with a basting brush, apply a thin layer of water to one side of the rolled naan. That's maybe what happened. I'm so glad I read that. I'm going to put I have a little dish of water. Wow, I feel like I was so unprepared before. Thank you for having us do it on YouTube so I can remember what to do. A little bit of water. A little bit of water. Probably is going to help with the texture. It's a very pathetic amount of water on that one.
I didn't do a nice round one. For some reason, it got funny shaped.
It's all right.
Because
We're
I'm
all
not
funny shaped.
I'm not an experienced roller. I have not been rolling for a number of years.
Thinly water on one side of the rolled dough. Place the wet side of the naan dough on the heated pan. So I got okay. Strike 3. We're gonna get it right. Here. Now.
Is that thin enough?
I love this because I'm figuring out why I didn't turn the page. It's all this information is on the next page. So I'm gonna add a little bit of water with my hand, and then I'm gonna put the little garlic in. A little bit of garlic. Go with a lot if you love it. And here we go. Watch it. Ready? And it's gonna go downside. Oh, my spatula. There's flour all over the floor. You feel like you hear that?
How did you get it there?
All right. That's a nice little light brown. You see that, Wade? Can you get that? Nice little texture.
Yeah.
Doesn't it look good? It smells good. Okay. This one.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm not rolling these round, but I'm rolling them thin.
You are. You're actually doing a great job with that. And I'm going to turn mine up a little bit. I don't want to burn it, though. So take your time.
This has made me want to get back into rolling.
Rolling what?
Anything.
You can roll out your own body with a roller.
Ooh.
Oh. I can see it rising up.
There's just...
Oh, look at that bubble on that one. What, is that the water induced? Okay, this is the one. Focus on this one. These are nice, but that one has that little naan. You know, naan has like a bubble, like they have like a blackened bubble sometimes. I should talk to the camera. Sorry, blackened bubbles and things on naan. All right, I don't want to rush it, but I'm so curious. I need a plate to put all of our yummy ones on. Blue plate for all of our naan. All right. And you're already rolled them all out.
Yeah, I am becoming
Oh, there's a little
an
bubble there too.
Experienced roller.
Okay, that's that naan. I'm gonna turn this one over. Oh, look at that one, Wade. That's so much more
It's perfect.
texture. Look at that one squirting out of that little steam party. These are turning out way better than the ones I did yesterday. So thin. These are probably like a centimeter thick, because a 1/4 inch is a little bit.
Translate centimeter.
Not a 1/2 inch, not a 1/4 inch, centimeter.
See? Woo.
Okay. Wow. Okay, this one I'm gonna put over on our. You know what? I'm gonna have we have 2 guests here today, so I'm gonna have Wade and Max. Here you go. Will you guys try this? Just hot off the presses. Come try that. Oh,
Absolutely.
do you like cilantro? Okay.
Oh, they're very hot.
It's hot.
Oh, well, it's good.
Oh,
Oh, look at that bubble. Look at that bubble. Is it okay? Oh, look how it's growing.
Oh,
That's so
it
cool.
might be better hot.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Was it okay? Does it taste like warm-ish bread? Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that naan bread. Look at, she's got such a puff in her. Oh, she's filled with air. Okay. I'm so much happier about these. And I'm so thankful we're doing it on YouTube, because it's reminding me about the water layer.
no, you know what it reminds you of? This is what's important, and I've
too much
done this
water.
too. No,
I had too much
you have got to read the whole recipe through first,
instructions.
the instructions. Because the other day I called Jane and said I was making something, and I said, Jane, it's too thick.
The recipe's wrong. Call
The recipe's
Penguin
wrong.
Publishing.
And we were going to call, and then realized that on the second page, which was on you had to flip over.
No, water.
Whoops.
Thank you. That's a teachable moment. I love it when that happens. Teachable moments. It sounds like pancakes. Look at those bubbles. That's a naan action. Naan action. We're not saying NON, if people were unfamiliar with that. What else could we add besides garlic and cilantro? You could do, I don't know. But this is this is what, like Koyan, who's our amazing help guide, educator, mentor for all sorts of things, Indian food. Cilantro is the spice. The
I
herb.
would put lots of garlic in. I mean, you're cooking it.
I hear you. Okay, let's put some on this side. A little bit of water. A little bit of water. A little bit of garlic. I don't want to put too much just raw garlic in.
No, but you're flipping it and cooking it, so it's not like raw garlic.
I hear you. Okay, which one did I add next? This one? Yeah, I think it was this one. Because that was Anne's. Yes. Thank you for being patient with us. We're just getting all 6 done. Oh, they're so pretty. Top shot. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 bubbles on that one. I don't know why I'm excited about the bubbles, but I feel like it's part of the naan bread experience. You know, just for grins, and will you roll, since you're so good at rolling, will you roll out one of our, this has been around 10 minutes. Can you grab a little bit of that and make a
More rolling?
yeah,
Wow.
since you want to roll on, since you want to roll so much. Oh, look at that. Yes.
Beautiful.
I feel like we're kicking it. Okay, let's get one. Let's see how that, just roll that out and see how it. See if it has the same properties when it's been rising. How long would you guys say? How long has it been?
12 minutes maybe.
Maybe 12 minutes of rising, so not nearly as long. This one had a good hour. All right, that's done. So are you guys giving this a thumbs up? You're acting like you're giving a thumbs
Oh, that's
up.
great.
Was it great? Oh, look at that, yummy,
I don't want
yummy.
to say it tastes like butter. buttery. That's not like maybe the word, but it's got a lot of flavor. I don't know. I don't know. It just tastes good.
Well, that garlic and
Yeah.
Okay.
wait, that's not thin enough.
It's like it's getting stuck right there. You're doing the rolling. You're doing a great job.
I have become
No. Water.
a roller. I'm not a waterer, I'm a roller.
Okay, I'm gonna get it wet. I'm gonna put all Anne's garlic on, all the garlic we have left. There we go. And not all the cilantro because it might just all burn.
Oh.
And we're gonna see what happens here. Again, this is the one that's been rising for far less time. And
this one may pop up into 6 bubbles. Or
I
9.
count 1 already. I count 2 already. Oh my gosh.
3,
4.
5, 6.
It is so fun. There's so many different traditions out there that have ways.
Not only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I love it. The lumpier, the better. We don't always think about being the lumpiest being the best, but these bubbles and bumps and lumps make it all better. Oh my gosh, our garlic chunks are burning. I think our fire alarm's going to go off. Okay. Get out. But what I was going to say about so many traditions. I mean, so many economies, ecologies. They have some sort of grain, and then they make.
You know what?
Oh,
I counted 10
bumps. So you know
Some
what?
are
This is
small.
very similar to that. So maybe we'll have to have a taste test and say, okay, here we go, you guys. Let's take a quick bite of this because we're going to compare it to that. This is the warmest one I have going. And you guys are, sorry for you to be our models here. Max and Wade, here you go. Takes the flavor of that and see. Here.
Oh.
Here. Oh. There you go. And now taste this one. Oh, this, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my God, this is all top shot. Look at that. Oh, that's just got the measles. Not good to say, sorry. All right, so tell me if this one compares, if there's any sense of the length of time making a difference. Sorry, we're just pumping you full of naan. I'm going to turn this off. Because that one you had just now, or just before.
I think it tastes pretty similar.
Pretty similar.
They're all good.
Hooray! Because in our recipe we said let it rise for 10 minutes or an hour, whatever you have, and we did both. And it's yummy. So thank you. Let us know what you put on your naan and how you determine how thick a centimeter
And you
it
could
is.
even let us know how many bubbles in your knife.
Yes, exactly. How many little bubbles and lumps and bumps? Because this one, she was our winner. All right.
And remember, roll thin.
On with naan bread. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.